Stretching from the mouth of the River Don to the Dee estuary, Aberdeen is a city brimming with history, industry and culture. Originally settled around 6000 BC, Aberdeen has been home to humans for over 8,000 years. Aberdeen first saw growth as a fishing community centred in the area known as Torray. This, coupled with shipbuilding in the 19th century, led to the development of the harbour area, which would be a boon for decades to come. Whilst the harbour was the economic heart of Aberdeen, Old Aberdeen was home to the university and St Machar Cathedral, and was the cultural hub of the city. These days, although a large number of the fish houses have been replaced with retail units and office blocks, fish processing is still a part of Aberdeen's economy. Although fishing vessels are a rare sight now, the harbour is busy with all kinds of oil supply ships. Aberdeen next saw growth as a city supporting its agricultural neighbours. It hosted the largest livestock market in the north of Scotland, attracting livestock farmers from as far afield as Orkney and Shetland. This contributed to the development of the now famous Aberdeen Angus beef, and the hilly terrain and rural landscape was prime land for sheep herding and forestry, which led to the growing textile and paper mill industries. Most of the mills expanded during the Industrial Revolution, and one of the most famous products was the Crombie cloth, produced in John Crombie's woolen mill at Grandome. The Industrial Revolution affected Aberdeen in a number of unique ways. What separated Aberdeen from the rest of Britain was the quality of the granite found in the now empty Rubislaw quarry. Aberdeen granite was used to build the majority of Old Aberdeen, and was utilised in the construction of Parliament as well as the famous Bruce Memorial at Bannockburn. Aberdeen is also home to the second largest granite building in the world, Marischal College. Built as both a monument to the city's granite, as well as an extension to Aberdeen University, Marischal College is now a mix of council and private offices, although still contains a museum for posterity. The copious use of granite in Aberdeen's construction gave it nicknames such as the Granite City and the Grey City. Aberdeen saw little major change in the nature of its industries and culture until the discovery of oil in the North Sea. The first major discoveries were in December 1969, when, for example, Amoco discovered the Montrose field 135 miles east of Aberdeen. This led to BP expanding its exploration activities in the North Sea, making Aberdeen a hub for oil-related activity. This newfound industry led to major developments throughout the city. First and foremost was the harbour, which was expanded to house the ever-growing number of oil tankers and supply ships. And second was the development of Aberdeen Airport, including the heliport, as this would allow for oil workers, such as labourers, known as roustabouts, to travel to and work in Aberdeen. Workers came from all over Britain, Europe and the rest of the world in the wake of the oil boom. Sailors from Portugal and Spain would come to find jobs in the supply ships, and labourers would travel from the north of England to find work offshore. This was extremely influential to the development of Aberdeen's culture, as what was once a local, isolated city would now be exposed to all kinds of new cultures and ideas. This international connection would reshape Aberdeen's culture and city into that of a modern, cosmopolitan location. The oil business is still the largest industry in Aberdeen, to the extent that Aberdeen has been named the oil capital of Europe. And with the globalisation of Aberdeen's population came a demand for a greater diversity of services and cultural outlets. From the construction of 2 large cinema complexes to a modern shopping centre, or construction of a new exhibition centre, and the refurbishment of the art gallery, and the reopening of the Tivoli Theatre, Aberdeen has a lot more to offer for its diverse population. For a full range of what modern Aberdeen has to offer, visit our website at www.visitscotland.com.